All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Labor Day weekend, John. It's good to be home versus we were last week, of course, in Connecticut,
yep.
And now we're back home for another tournament, which is a good sign that we're just continuously going. Then we'll have 1 week off going to Stony Creek, another girls tournament. But this is going to be a fun weekend because this is where we're going to be leveling in the Dallas Hockey League. So we're going to see again some of these big boys here.
Yes, we're going to see some big boys. Last week we played some good teams, but they weren't all faster. They weren't all bigger. They weren't all stronger. And this week we're going to see bigger, faster, and stronger. I'm not saying more talented.
Yep.
But they're going to be bigger, faster, stronger, and it's going to be some work for our girls.
Yeah, and that's the thing. These boys usually play checking on a 16 level, but it's going to be light checking, not really full contact. But there's still going to be a lot of body contact. We know that for a fact. And this is where we're going to look different strengths of these boys, where they're going to try to pin us against the boards, and hopefully we had some speed out, and of course in Connecticut we'll see how that translates here.
No, I agree. The other thing, it frustrates me because I want our girls to be able to do better, but the boys do such a good job, and I'm sure we'll see it with these kids, of attacking the stick. They skate through our sticks when they're on the boards or whatever they are. They skate through our sticks. They attack our sticks physically because they're used to hitting.
Yep.
And instead they attack the sticks, and our girls have to outpass them. When we win playing these boys or we play well, we pass it before they can get to our sticks. And
that's the thing we saw last week. You know, I was just kind of reviewing some of the tape last week after the weekend. And one of the things I liked about our team, and we're not there yet, is we are trying to open up the ice. We're not trying to skate it up on one side or the other. Forwards are looking for that touch pass in the middle or cross pass. And I think the habits there that maybe Josh is going to start ingraining in practices. I don't go to the practices, but I look at that as kind of his system last year was trying to get those girls to find those opening up the ice, because then when you do that, defenses have to back up. You know, the forecheckers can't be as aggressive, right? So a lot of little things like that I think is going to be very well for our girls this year.
Nope, I agree. And that'll help us work these boys. If we can just see it, and anybody watching this, we are not going to see that for 45 minutes. Again, we're not. Just see some glimpses. A clean breakout. Somebody goes through, they're not open. The second person comes through, you hit them. You get across the red line and go. Those are the things Josh is looking for. Because if you can do that here 30% of the time, you can do it versus girls 80% of the time.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because these kids are a lot bigger. They're going to have a lot more speed. I'm not saying those girls last week are not fast, because there are some fast girls, but these guys are going to want the puck, and they're going to go after it hard, and they're going to put their sticks in the lane. So we'll see how this goes. It's going to be a great weekend. We have one game today, game tomorrow, and then two on Sunday. So there's a lot of hockey this weekend, but win or lose, to be honest with you, I just want to see our girls play well.
Me too. I agree with you 100%. And it is, for you folks that don't come to these games here, if you could think of the NHL, we are playing in Madison Square Garden tonight. And tomorrow night, we're playing in Seattle. And then Sunday morning, we're playing in Chicago. And Sunday evening, we're playing back in Seattle. Because you cannot get farther away from each other with what we've got going.
Oh, yes, we do. It's just in the Dallas area, of course.
Yep.
So this will probably be McKinney's first game this weekend. I mean, this is probably this year's. Maybe they've scrimmaged a few, but we're back at it. A little different view angle right there. Christensen with the nice first initial save. That's going to be whooping up. Another shot. Christensen knocks that down to corner. And this is where we're saying that we need to get this pressure on these boys, because they're just finding little seam passes.
It's going to help. Peyton played with the Warriors last year, so she played against boys all season last year.
Yep.
This isn't going to be a surprise for her.
That was Sgro who's trying to get that out, and Glow steps, now gets it back down deep, and Christensen's got to slow this down. And that was a little good 35 seconds there, 33 seconds in the zone. So we got to be very careful, because that's how we saw a lot of zone time last week.
Yeah. They would get us pinned in, would get them pinned in back. That's where Peyton's going to have to. We're going to have a lot of face-offs. For us to stay close, we're going to have a lot of face-offs. And Peyton knows that. Josh has told her that.
Yep.
We know that.
And that will be Grimm who'll take the face-off here. If that's, she's going to tie it up nicely. Comes out all the way out behind. That's Devlin who has that. Now comes out here. Nice far side to Hall. Hall's trying to kick it up on her skates now, and just juggles it at the blue line and could not get it, and everyone was coming in. And that's one of those things where I know she was trying to control it, but it's a little sticky probably out there right off the bat with the icing.
Yeah, she's. I know she was revved up. That's mine, for you folks that don't know the last name. And she was excited. I almost had to take her out of the driver's seat coming up. I'm like, we're on the road here. We're not on the rink. You got to slow her down a little bit.
And that'll be Grimm will take it. Comes all the way back out. Hall's going to take a little forecheck there. Now McKinney takes it out to down the middle. Nice little seam pass into the middle. Now that will be Botson on the defensive end. Tries to get, they're going to roll around, and that's going to be a shot. Ooh, just right there. No one came out to pick that up. I saw that coming when he just walked it, and you can't let any shooter get 10 feet from your goalie.
Yeah, no, he came around the back of that goal. We didn't hand him off correctly, and that's where that's tough. Our girls, I see that forward doesn't want to get that deep.
Yep.
But at some point, you got to go. I'm not worried about the point anymore. I got to get down there and help.
Yep.
That's a tough deal. But, yeah, you let them get there, we're going to have problems.
Yep. Bailey will be out taking the face off. She tries to jam it up forward. Now comes all the way out. She's going to put some pressure up here front. Comes all the way out to the near side. That goes out to the far end. That will be, I think that's Chung with her. Now trying to jam this out. Cossack's trying to slip into that little area. She does get it now. She's trying to control it here behind the net. Gets pushed off. That's what we're talking about, the physicality there. Just a little bump there. Good step kept in there by Audrey Lee. Now comes out with a skate with number 23 from McKinney. Nice little play. Goes out to the far side. Gets deflected up front. Now he gets his own. He does now. Finally tries to center it. Trickles out to the point. Point has it. They're going to flip it all the way out. Christensen with a save. Goes right behind the net. Another straight down pass down the seam now. Bailey's trying to jet there first, and she does, but gets tied up, but finally comes out. That's going to be flipped all the way out to Bailey unless she loses it. We're just getting the ice stuck. I mean, the puck stuck somewhere on this ice. Comes out to the far side. Comes all the way behind the net. That looks like Bailey comes out now. Gets some pressure up front. Coming out. Calmly passes out to the near side, and that's going to be all the way out, and we just got to get a little bit pressure here coming out of the zone.
Yeah, we got to get this cleared.
Comes all the way back down deep. Comes out down the seam pass now. They're trying to fight something up front. Oh! Not enough on it. Now it's a loose puck in front. That's going to be knocked to the side. Comes all the way back out. And this is a long shift, so everyone's going to, and this is going to be a shot right there. Looks like that's going to be saved. But, just goes wide. Kept in. This is about a minute, maybe about 15 in the zone.
At least, yeah. Get out. There you go.
Peyton has the ability to keep us in this game, and nice play now. They're going to try to exit this quick. Goalie touches it up. Number 73 is going to come out of the hot box here hot. Goes all the way back down, and that's going to be icing. A button. Nope, they're going to call it up. Now that gets chipped off the boards. This looks like Raish coming up hard. Comes all the way back, knocks it off the boards. Comes all the way in. This will be Raish on the forecheck with some help from Lewis coming out, tucked up on. That was Good who stepped up on the defensive end. Nice little play there. Now comes out number 12. Number 12 has it. He's going to try to get around Raish. Raish stays with it. Comes out. Good. Tries to back up. Ooh, just a little bit past her. Now she has to come back and help out on the D end. But she has great support from the other girls on the far side. That's going to get chipped off the board. Just a bad bounce off the ref. Comes all the way back in. Now Good tries to get in front. Now backhand shot. That was a great save by Christensen now. Raish is going to have it. She flips it out. She's going to have to come off for the change. Everyone's changing on that line. Now Sgro's here on the forecheck. Goes all the way out to the far side. McKinney has it on the deep end. That was Takis. Now backhand. Goes all the way wide. It's going to be Sgro who tries to chip it around. Gets it up. Flips it all the way out. A little bit behind Sgro. But coming into the zone here, number 14. Good play by the Cubbins on the far side. Sgro stays a little pressure here. Now he has the handoff. Gets some speed, number 11. Tips off the boards. That's Shavelson on the far end. Now comes all the way on the defensive end.
Good job of chasing back.
Nice play by Hahn to stay some defensive pressure there on the front. Now kicks up. Ooh, just a little bit behind. Now this is going to go all the way back out. Sgro has it now on her stick. She's going to fumble it for seconds there. Now gets it off towards Shavelson. Shavelson gets held up on the blue line now and comes all the way back out. That's going to be McCubbins on the near side. Far side trying to get some pressure now. Switched off. Now that was over there. It's the fight. Nice play by, that was going to be Grimm on that coming out. Play now. Oh, a little cross up there now. Nice little shot. Goes off the boards. And nice try on that shot there. It looks like Devlin was trying to find a little seam there, and she got deflected, and at least we're getting come back and take a shot.
Exactly.
We were in our zone for a while.
That's what I thought. Saying, hey, we got an offensive face-off. Let's win this, or at least tie it up. Let's throw something in the net, see what happens. I mean, this kid's not Dominic Hasek. Let's get a hop here, see what happens.
That's right. This is youth hockey, kids out there. That's going to go all the way to the far side. Botton looks like she's trying to get some pressure. Oh, nice little play by Christensen on the front. Backhand try. That's going to be Berg who pushes it off.
Hey, a question, and because I don't know the answer to this. Last week we talked about it, the delayed offsides and the no icing on a penalty kill. Is it the same in the league?
I don't think it's the same. I think it may be 16. I think here maybe we'll see.
Okay.
I don't remember it. I know it's supposed to be, but not sure on this. And another shot deflects right into this goal there, makes it a 2-0 game. And I can't picture what we're doing right or wrong here. I just know that the boys are moving the puck, and that's causing us a lot of problems right now.
Yeah, they're moving the puck. They're faster. They're winning all the loose pucks. It's well, I mean, the game's too fast for us right now. We can't catch up on the speed.
I think if we slow down, we will be able to. I think not necessarily speed-wise, but let's think about it and calm down. There's a lot of hockey left here.
Yeah.
That comes out down to the middle. That's going to be Hahn on the near side. Tries to save nice pressure, but kept in the zone. They flip it out. Comes out a shot. Right flank deflects.
This is where we're going to have to use our sticks because we can't keep up with them, and we're not going to be able to physical them. We have to learn how to use our sticks correctly.
And that's going to be another save by Christensen up the front.
And we got to get these refs to have a quick whistle.
Yeah. Markinson was trying to get in there a little bit, mix it up a little bit on that. But we'll keep everyone out here. So it'll be Markinson. It looks like we're changed up the lines a little bit. Markinson's now on this line with Bailey and Kosick. And then on the defense end, we have Botton and looks like, I believe that's Gold on. Good on that. Sorry, guys. Sorry, that's Hahn. Sorry. That comes out to the near side now. That's going to be Markinson. Throws it down the middle. Could not find anyone. Comes all the way out towards the near side. Trips up all the way at the far side. Handoff on to Hahn. Right in the front. Nice little play by Bailey to get a stick in the lane. But they're going to come right back in. Markinson will stay with surprise. Oh, she just falls down and a little nice shot around the net. Comes right down the middle. Gets deflect off. Kosick's skate now. It's going to try to chip it off, but we got to get a little bit harder now, and comes out. This is a Botton. Botton has it. Backhands it smartly. Gets it back. Get new fresh skaters here. They're patient. Looks like Lewis is trying to find where to go on that. Nice long stretch pass on the far end, and comes all the way out to the near side, and that's going to be offsides, and we'll take that here.
Yes, we will. They were coming in with speed. Yes, we will. It's, everybody who's watching this game has seen the girls play before. These are tough games. This is going to be a tough weekend, but it just helps so much when we go and play these girls tournaments.
Yeah.
We literally have to slow ourselves down sometimes in these girls tournaments the first period of the first game. Because there's so much more time and space to move.
Yep. So Lewis takes the face off there. She comes out with it. Nice little play. She's going to chip it around. She's going to try to take some pressure. Nice pressure. Hunter gets it in there, but just could not get there first. Race on the far end. Comes all the way out to the far side. That looks like Berg was trying to get a stick in there. Now comes all the way out to the far end. That goes all the way behind the net. A little backhand shot. Goes wide. Comes out. Now, Lewis almost had that, but gets it out of the zone. Race will stay on the pressure on the forehand. Now it's going to get chipped around and goes out towards the corner. That's going to be Takis. Takis rolls around to the far side. Now comes chipping all the way out. Has a shot. Slides it right in front. Deflects off one of the persons. On that now comes all the way back out to start. Good. It's going to try to come up on the defensive end. She has to back off. Now she stays now pretty aggressive on that. Nice little play from her. That's going to be Takis. Takis flips it out. Comes out here towards the near side to Raish. Raish has it. She tries to get it down, but gets picked off. Number 16 has a long stick.
Yes, she does.
And that's going to go right by Christensen on the back end. Good play by Takis to get a body. Now Sgro comes in there and tries to dig it out. Comes all the way out towards Raish. Raish is going to, cannot get enough on it. We got to find a way to get those out because now comes all the way back, and we're just whacking at it.
Yeah, even if we ice it, it's fine. We got to get this thing cleared.
Yep. And just can't get the puck coming out here now. Finally trickles out. McKinney knows what they're doing. They're getting it right back in the zone. Sgro tries to get a little pressure up front. Nice play by Sgro. Cannot get it out. McKinney's going to go around the defense. They're going to circle back. And Christensen's right at the pole. Now comes all the way out to the near side. Shavelson has to get a little bit body now. She does. Ooh, cannot chip it out. And we've got to play the handoff here again. McCubbins come all the way out. Comes out to the near side. Shavelson with a shot. Comes all the way behind the net now.
Our defense has been out there a while.
Now Sgro has it on her stick. She's going to try to find it. Chips it off to her boards. Gets it past the red line. Gets the chip. Comes all the way back out. Shavelson on it. Nice play by McCubbins. McCubbins and Shavelson's trying to tag team here. Put some pressure. Good body control by both players, but able to get it out. They're going to take that long stretch pass and gets intercepted by Han. Han's going to redirect it back in here. Everyone's going to get fresh skaters up front now with Grimm coming pretty hot off the bench, staying with the skater. Now comes up all the way out to the far end. McKinney has it in. They're going to drop past it, trying to get a shot. Goes right bound below the goal line. Audrey Lee comes up, comes all the way out towards the top, comes all the way out to the near side, goes right back. That's going to good positioning on the defense. Oh, Hall just could not hold her edges, and Christensen with another save and holds that. And there's going to be a stop here, and it's going to be a stop here at 4:53 here.
That was like 5 minutes of continuous play. That's why I looked over a couple times like, man, that clock's been running a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, the one thing I'm seeing that McKinney's doing perfectly on this, their D-to-D passes on the top, opening it up, right?
Yeah.
And that was a great save by Christensen, or good positioning to force a wide shot. I could not tell from this angle. Now comes out all the way out towards the far side. Swips it right back below the goal line. And comes all the way back out. Han was trying to stay with it. That stays in the zone. Other side. Triples it up. Oh, what a play.
Great save.
McKinney's going to go right to the far side. Going to go play the two-man game. Goes, oh, good stick in the lane. And another save by Christensen. And that's going to come all the way back. Good stick from the McKinney player on the ground, and Bailey was trying to go the other way. Now that's going to be a shot. And Christensen with
nice
a save here. And they've gotten 18 shots on us here so far. Christensen's doing her job, I can tell you.
Yeah, she's doing fantastic. She's made 2 or 3 saves she had no business making.
She's keeping this in with 3:37, I believe, left on the first period here. But at the same time, now, I think we're just, the girls are, I don't know, it's one of those things where it is a Friday afternoon, so we'll see if they pick up the pace here moving into the end of this first period here. That's a Botson. The Botson backhands it, throws it up.
Josh is going to have to get them calmed down a little bit because you mentioned it a couple minutes ago. We're just hitting the puck. We're just smacking it to get it away from us because they know there's no time to think. It's the old.
I don't want to have a hot potato.
Yeah, and it's the we need to get back to the be quick but don't hurry.
Yep.
If you slow down just a little bit.
Good has it. She tries to throw it and throws it into the bench.
Yeah, if you slow down just a little bit, you can move faster.
Yep.
You got to slow your mind down. Be quick. Don't hurry, because we're hurrying. You can see it. These girls don't want that puck.
Yeah.
They want to get it away from them as fast as they can.
They know the pressure's coming, but I think once they settle down, I think similar to how we had some pressure up front by Lavelle last week. When we finally settled down, we were starting to play our game. So a lot of time here. 3:20 left.
I agree. Keep it close. We got the they got the quick goal just because they're faster. So now we can breathe from that. They got the second goal they earned. Okay, hey, it's going to happen.
Now there comes the shot. Christensen with the save. Nicks it to the corner. That was Berg. And that will be another goal, wrap around. And we're just not collapsing on the back end. If you see that, our defense is not jumping. I think they have too much respect you know, I mean, for the person in front, they got to jump on those right now.
Yeah, you can't give them the short pipe. You can't let them get in there.
Yeah.
You're going to have to come out and meet them at there, make them go wider. And hey, if the weak side D doesn't get out in the high slot or the center doesn't get there and they pass it there, then that's not your fault. You can't let them have that short side.
Yeah. Now that gets back 10, goes all the way back. Comes all the way back. Takis flips it out. Tries to get it. McCubbins tries to get this now. Sgro's on this near side. Oh! She almost had that. Now goes around the defense. Goes out to the far side, connecting the pass, but not able to get enough on it. McCubbins comes out, puts some pressure. Knocks it all the way out. Trips up all the way back. Reverses it right back down deep. Trying to find that little tuck pass right there. Good place by McCubbins to come down, flips it up. Now Sgro has it, tries to get positioning, and now flips it. McKinney on the counter. That goes all the way back to the middle of the ice. Now a shot. Gets deflected, backhands. That's going to go off the boards now. Grimm has a chance. She has someone on her right and throws a shot. Oh, off the shoulder there. Great chance by Grimm. Hustle play on that near side.
Oh, I think she was begging. That was a soccer fall there.
Far end. Comes all the way out. McKinney's going to take that. So I'm watching this. McKinney's stretching it all the time. They have their forwards way out on the blue line because they think they have the confidence they can make that long stretch pass against us.
No, I agree. And they can. You know, our defense, especially weak side D, is way behind the red line because they know they're faster and they're trying to do a stretch pass. It's, you know, at some point we'll suck up and see if we can get them pinched in a little bit.
Yep. And that's the play that they wanted.
Yep.
Comes all the way back out, cuts across. Berg with Peyton Christensen with another great save here in the minute 20 here left.
You know, it's so much easier said standing out here as a fat old guy that never played hockey. But you know, I just want to see our girls at some point. You know, this game, if it gets out of control, man, go full pinch. Yep. I mean, if it's 7 or 9, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Let's get this thing, keep it in. You know, I'd rather lose 11-1 than 9-0.
Yep. Get some pressure on the puck. Goes around, and that gets deflected off. Nice play by Bailey to get a stick in there. Comes all the way behind the line. They're trying to find that centering pass right there. Now they try to find it. They bring it back up to the point. That was Marcuson who's trying to get a stick in there.
Oh man, that was pretty.
And that's going to be a shot again.
That was pretty.
And they're just moving into puck, right? I mean, that's what they're trying to do is move the puck around.
They're doing things that we didn't see last week. Down there in the far right corner from us, that kid, he did a drop pass. The kid peels out and he goes right behind him. If our defense follows them out, he's going to kick it right back down. The guy's going to have a 12-footer.
Yep.
They're doing things that we haven't seen.
Yep, and that's the thing is McKinney's one of those teams. They have their hit and misses like every team, but this year it looks like this 16A team's pretty talented.
Yeah, it's going to be them and the Penguins.
Yep, and then of course
the
Tigers. Yep.
And what they're going to play the 14 AAA boys will be in this one.
Yeah. Oh no.
The 13-year-old boys.
Nice play by Lewis. Lewis is going to take a shot. Goalie gets it. Oh, Lewis almost had a chance. Oh, followed her own shot. Almost had that on the short side here. I mean, here.
That almost went in.
I know. Just a great play overall by Lewis to get a chance on net. Now this is going to go right back up. Goes right to the corner. Goes out to the far side. Getting a little life here on this line here. Now comes all the way back out. That's going to be Berg. Berg flips it. Tries to get it over towards Audrey Lee, but could not. And that goes all the way behind the net. Berg tries to throw it, and we'll take a break here on the end of the first, 4-0. You know, I say this with utmost respect for our girls. I don't think they are awake yet.
No, I agree.
Everyone, I mean, they just came out of school probably, but I think hopefully the last play that Lewis line did with Raish, and I believe we're just jumping there and just got to pick up the pace. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's 4-0.
Exactly. It's 4-0. It is what it is. I would think these girls probably were a little intimidated coming in as well. This is, we were talking about, there's been what, you can answer this better, 4 girls on the team that have played 16-year-old boys?
Yep.
And that's it.
Yep.
That's a big difference.
All right, we're going to take time here out. Second period is brought to you by Berg's Lube and Oil Changers.
That's right.
15 areas in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Hands down, the best service you're going to get.
That's right.
And you tell them the happy ending, 20% off.
That's right. Happy ending, 20% off.
I think John has been there.
That's right. I was there at noon. I was there at lunch today.
All right. Well, to the Berg family, it's good to have you on this team this year, and look forward to getting to know you guys as well as the rest of the team. But we're gonna have fun with these girls this year, John. But I think more importantly, like you said, the second period is a wake-up call. Like,
yeah.
We got to play.
Exactly. We're going to have to play, or it could get ugly. I agree. You talk about the Berg family. They're also known as Dick Rango. He's Dr. Rango as well. That goes back to some Chicago shenanigans from last year.
All right.
So if you hear some of us refer to Dick Rango or a Dick Rango production, that's the same one from a. I'm not sure statute of limitations have run in Chicago yet, but
yeah.
He was there for that too.
He's a descendant of Al Capone.
That's right. That's right.
All right, we're back at it. A lot of hockey left here. Let's go, girls. Nice shot up front. Peyton Christensen with another great save and gets it through the wickets there and holds it. And that will be a stop here with 14-42. And we'll take another face-off. It'll be a Botson out here with. It'll be looks like Shavish and Sgro and Takis. Gets tied up. A lot of bodies flying now. Shavison gets his nice stick in there, but they get control of the possession. And Christensen will grab that, knock it down, and
I would think we're going to see her try to. Obviously, she's going to try to make saves, and not to state the obvious. I think she's going to try to freeze the puck a lot more.
Yeah.
We need face-offs.
Yep.
You can't let this thing stay down here for 2.5 minutes without having some face-offs.
Yep. Nice win by McKinney. Gets deflected, comes all the way. That goes out to Shavison. Saverson has it all the way down. And that comes all the way back out towards the far side.
She's especially going to have to freeze it with the long change because this could get tough. The D could be out there a while.
It comes all the way out to the corner. Botson has to roll around here now. She may have time, but quickly on the puck, of course, these boys now. And Sgro has it out. Sgro's going to get it out of the zone nicely on her own. Now tries to find, right in front. Oh, almost had McCubbins coming down hard, but tied up there. So
another face-off in their zone.
Yeah.
Let's get it. We had it last time. These forward lines were out. We got a shot on goal from offensive face-off in the first.
Yep. So good 2 opportunities so far. One was, of course, Grimm had one shot that just grazed the shoulder, and then, of course, Lewis had the other one. So we get a couple bounces here and there, It could be a different game. Now they're going to come back out. That's going to be a great play by Hahn. Knocks it to the corner. Drop pass. Cuts in the middle. And it's going to get rolled around. Comes out to the near side. Audrey Lee's going to pick this one up. Goes out to the far side. Hall has to get out there. Now shot. Deflected up front. Audrey Lee has it. Backhands it. Tries to get it off the boards. Not able to now. McKinney's going to look up. Tries to reverse it back. Goes all the way back out. Throws out to the far side. Devlin gets out there nicely and comes out. Oh, and that's going to be a shot just a little bit wide. Audrey Lee comes out. Now Grimm has it. She puts her head up, trying to find a little bit of spacing. Try to one-hand it. Intercepted by the McKinney player now, and it's going to try to get it up front and loose puck still. Finally covered up by Christensen here.
Peyton's doing a good job. She's obviously keeping this thing respectable. It's because she's absolutely facing some bullets here.
Yep. But we're reaching a lot. I'm watching our defense. We're all reaching a little bit. We're not playing the body, and that's why they're getting around us. And, yeah, I get it. I played sports, and I didn't want to get in front of a 6'5" guy all the time.
Yeah.
Right? But you got to do it in certain capacities here if you want to get in the game. So come around here to Berg. Berg here in the near side.
And you still got to be goal side. You still have to have your, even if it's that, if they just genetically outplay you, that is what it is. But you got to be in the right position. You have to make the right moves. And if it still doesn't work, then hey, it is what it is.
Yep. Markinson has it on her stick. She's going to try to get it around, and a little deep there. Now comes out Bailey on the downside. Comes all the way back. Looks like they're going to try to do what they usually do. They're going to flip it out towards here. But Botson has to back up. Comes out nicely by Kosick. Kosick tries to throw it out. Now that's deflected out to the far side. Botson comes out a little bit high on that. She's trying to put some pressure up there. Not giving these guys any chance now. Finally comes out. Good has it. Good throws it out towards Kosick. Now Good has it on her stick. Gets tied up. Gets it picked off here now. Comes out to the near side. And that's going to be Christensen with the save. Good read by Berg. Berg's going to flip it out.
That's fine. Relieve the pressure.
And we'll take the long change face-off here. Yep. And I get it. You gotta, you gotta play what you got, right? And,
exactly.
On the long change, it's important because it is a long change, right? So get the new fresh skaters out here and let's continue pushing back.
Girls still look serious. They look like they want to be out here.
Yep. So we got Takis out here now.
Good job by Braden.
All the way out. Comes out to the near side. This is Takis here. Goes out to the far side. Oh, nice quick shot in the middle. Looked like Gold was trying to get in that. Good was trying to get into that play. And comes out here to Takis. Takis has it. Flips it out to her. Good is on that far end. She tries to jam it. Now she does. Nice play by her to get it out of the zone. Now flips it all the way up. Ooh, just a little bit outside Rayshawn's reach. And McKinney's going to try to wiggle off Rayshawn and comes out to the near side. Comes all the way out to the middle now. Audrey Lee's going to look over her head, tries to find something, tries to backhand it, gets it. Oh, just Lewis cannot pick that up. Now comes all the way out here towards the near side. No one's going to pick that up, and that's going to be a shot if you don't get it. Gosh, nice play by Audrey to get into that. Shavelson now takes it out of the zone. She's going to flip it out. Comes all the way out now towards the near side. Now Lewis comes in pretty hot. Nice play by Lewis to try to get a little bit of action on the downside, but it comes all the way out. Comes all the way back now with the near side with Hahn. Hahn has it on her stick, tries to get it off. Goes all the way out to the far side. Shavelson will stay in the, trickles out of the zone. And we'll have Shavelson stay up on that. Oh, nice little cutback. That comes all the way out to the near side. Far side with McKinney, and that's going to be offsides, and we'll take that face off there.
These kids have good layering. They're always in the right positions when they're coming out. I tell you can see the girls, as they've gotten older, the changes are so much cleaner.
Yeah.
We're making changes, a long change, making it smooth, making it clean. They know when to get off and get on. We haven't seen those catastrophes, that we have. And that's just, to me, they're getting older, they're getting better, and they know what they're doing.
Yep. And we're starting to play a little bit. If you don't,
yes.
I feel like we're starting to play our game now. Of course, McKinney's controlling the game still, but at least now we're starting to get in the right position. Everyone's trying to find the gap seams here now. Picked up, deflected off, looked like that was off Grimm. Comes all the way back, and they're going to throw a shot up. Nice little play to make that go wide now. Hall backhands it, goes out. Oh, Grimm has a little daylight, but gets poke checked. And Hall almost had that, coming back into the zone now, tied up. Great play by Grimm, but that's not going to be a penalty. He chipped
you're up 4-0.
He chipped on his own. Now comes all the way out. Good hustle on the far side. Gets it up. That's going to be Hahn. Hahn chips it around the boards. And she's going to stay with the defensive pressure. Now comes all the way back out now with Markinson. Looks like she almost had that. Now it's a one-on-one battle. Nice drop pass. And that was a great pass on that and a touch pass. And we had it.
They're going to score on that. That was phenomenal. They're going to score every time on that.
That's a good touch pass. And I know Markinson was trying to get back. Unfortunately, it's just a little too late there. But that's the thing. I'm like they're working hard to get back, and it's just unfortunate that
she didn't get there. That's the she got out geneticked, for lack of a better term. It just is.
5-0 here. What's that? 9:15 left in the second. Bailey will take the face-off, has Cossack in there.
That play doesn't happen last weekend because she beats it back and deflects it to the corner.
Now comes all the way back. Good step up from Berg. Berg tries to get some. And they're coming back, regrouping here. Come out. Bailey's going to try to come back now, gets it to Berg. Berg has it, trips it off, tries to get it off to the far side. To her Cossack, not able to get that, now comes all the way back out. Berg has it on her stick. She's trying to find a little seam here now, gets a nice touch. Ooh, just could not get it to Marcuson now. Now they're going to come right back at another shot. Deflects off Audrey Lee. Audrey Lee tries to backhand and tries to get up. Now all the way out to the far side. And comes right back here into the zone here with 8:29. Nice play by Bailey, but no one's going to pick that up. Now finally stopped by Christensen. Bailey's going to use her body. Nice little play by her to get around now. Has come back up. Ooh. Goes all the way up to the top. Mark it. Now we got to get cycling it here and right back. Comes all the way back down deep. Berg tries to use her little body there, but now goes all the way out to the top. No one's out there. They're going to try to find it. Ooh, nice save by Christensen. Good. Gets her in her pads out of there. And this is the long shift that we need to get an icing going here. And finally chips out, but I believe McKinney's going to get in here before we can make the change. Oh, they gave us a little daylight there to do that.
We got one.
We got one. And Christensen with a nice save there.
Slick.
And that will be a stop here with 7:34 here left.
Yeah,
I'm guessing.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, the light is directly in the way.
I know.
That was a good save. That was a tough shot. He snapped that thing went right past our girl's leg. I'm not positive she saw that. That was good positioning.
Yep. So we got Lewis out here with Raish.
This has been a good line.
They've been working hard on this now. Someone has to step on that. Oh, I knew it. You got to get out there.
Yep, you got to get out, put some pressure on him.
You got to get out there. You can't give a defense guy like that a shot. And but it's 6-0. Little tester here. Hahn throws it against. Comes all the way back. Good stick in the lane.
Very good
from Hahn. It looks like good, and Lewis got tied up on the other side.
So keep your head up, Peyton.
Yep.
Game one here.
A lot of hockey left this weekend.
Yes, there is.
Lewis will take the face off, drops it off. Raish could not pick that up. Now McKinney's going to roll this around. Got to cut up on that. And we're just not cutting that angle off, and they're just going to snap that.
Yeah.
And you can't let someone come down the middle like that. You got to put a body or something. We're just.
Yeah, this is where we need a timeout or a TV timeout or something just for Josh to, it's that time of, okay, girls, we're not going to win this game here, but we can still play hard and still do things. We got to work on some stuff.
Yep.
Pick two things out every shift and do two things correctly.
Yep. We're back at it, and McKinney's going to have it. Shavelson puts some pressure there. And he's going to come all the way back around. Good little play there. Now goes all the way out to the far side. Comes all the way out to the top. Comes right back down deep. Right back down the center. Nice place by Shavelson, but just could not get it off. Botson tries to get it. In front, tie up. Nice play. I don't know if that's who that was, but Sgro and Christensen. Sgro try to get it around the defense. Bodied up here now. It's going to be McCubbins. And they're going to come right back using their speed around. And McKinney throws that all the way back out. McCubbins has to come out. Another deflected off high.
Whew.
Comes all the way back now. Botson has it. Nice little body from Botson now. Shavison try to get it now. Sgro has it now, comes around the defense. She's trying to find a pass towards McCubbins. Cannot get connected there, but McCubbins gathers it, goes right behind the net. That would be Sgro, stays with it, cannot gather it. Now with some quick hands from the McKinney player, gets it out towards the top. McKinney's trying to come around the defense. They're going to go right down the middle.
Yep.
Drop pass. Gonna switch up. And they're going to go all the way up to the top. McKinney's going to throw it. And Peyton Christensen with another save here and takes the freeze here with 5:14, I believe.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep playing hard. This is the toughest period. We'll keep this thing close the rest of the period. Don't let it get any worse. And then just play hard in the third.
Yep, Grim Takis out here. We got McDevlin out here with Hall. Goes out to the far side. Okay, Hall's going to try to chase this down. We're a little bit right outside her reach. Finally comes out. They're going to come right back around the defense. Now, Takis has to get here first. And she does. Nicely uses her body there.
It's the first time we've done that. First time you've heard the boards rattle from us.
I know, and I think that's the thing. We need to put a body on these girls, these boys here. Nice touch pass. Goes out to the far side. Bouncing puck on the far end, but that would have been a nice tap in. And see, that's where we have to continue skating across with that kid.
You got to skate and not reach.
Now they're going to go all the way to the top. Trickles out. Devlin's going to come out pretty fast. Gets a little bit of play. Oh, almost had that picked off. Good little shifty move right there at the blue line. Drops it off. Good read by Grimm. Goes all the way out. Oh, this is Cossack. Cossack's going to have a golden opportunity. Oh!
There we
Shit!
go. She got it. Not very nice.
On the change from, I guess she took the Hall change?
Yeah, Hall changed, and she came out. Perfect hop right to her.
And Cossack buries the biscuit.
Very, very nice.
That was a great play. And I give credit to that line, just staying gritty on that and getting it out there. I know the puck trickled past the defense, but what recognition by Cossack to get around and nail something there and makes it a competitive game.
Yeah, well, exactly. Well, no, but I mean, you keep playing.
Yep.
The other thing to have the wherewithal coming off the bench.
Yep.
Hey, who knows? This thing could squirt out. I'm going to go get it. I always like that play coming out of the penalty box.
Yep.
There's nothing more horrible to see when your team is on a power play and it squirts out and the guy coming out of the box gets a breakaway. That's just brutal.
Yep. Nice play by Bailey to use her body. And that's what I'm starting to see now. We're starting to think about we're using our body, like right there with Han. Botson tries to get it now. Bailey's trying to use her body, and they're trying to body it up now. And that's what we need to do. We got to start playing the body, and and Han comes in pretty hot. No penalty on that because
they're not going to call a penalty in a 7-1 game. They're going to put those boys on the power play. They're always on the power play.
And finally comes out of the zone. 3:09 here left in the second period. Crossed up pass, and Christensen with the save, and she got it dropped, and that'll be a stoppage here. And looks like Bailey got a little spill there, coming pretty hard. Looked like she fell pretty hard on that one. Markinson helping her up, taking the line change here. So we got Berg out here on defense. You got Audrey Lee, and then you're gonna get the Raish, Lewis, and Good line out here. And that will be a face-off. Nice touch. Oh, good read from Audrey Lee. Gets it over to Good. Good has it on the far side. She chips it around the defense. Number 74 from, looks like McKinney will get that, but good up-front pressure there from Good on that. Now comes around. Lewis tries to help out. And that's part of that reach. I hate to say that Berg was reaching and gives that guy that extra step around here. And it's one of those things. I know Berg is playing defense for probably the first time in a while. But at the same time, you can't let these, you can't stop moving your feet and start using sticks against these kids.
Yeah, no, they're just going to, he had speed. You got to give so much ground.
Yep.
It's
It's tough. I know.
it is tough. It's anybody who's played sports has had a piece of this.
Oh yeah. Getting beaten all the time. Sure, get it. Again, another long pass. Audrey Lee's trying to dislodge the puck there. Now finally, Good tries to get it. Comes right back. Oh! And
Off of her blade and went right in the goal. And we're like, hey, you know what's going to happen.
oh man,
So let's let it happen in a 9-1 game instead of a 1-1 game in Chicago. You know what I mean? Versus a bunch of girls.
Yep. And then a little bit of a play there. We'll take the face off. But hey, I saw even Jonathan Quick, an NHL, All-Star as well as Hall of Famer, and he did that. He put his stick in, and it was like trying to, they're trying to clear it, and it went right by him. So it happens to every goalie.
Yeah. And like I said, even with Jonathan Quick, I'd much rather, if I was a Kings fan, much rather see it happen on a Tuesday down 7-2 than in June on Game 6.
I know.
Tied 1-1.
Good play by Takis now. That comes all the way back, goes out to the far side. Comes out to the near side. McCubbins has to come out there. Walks around. They're trying to walk it. Takis knocks it out of the zone. Minute 37 here left. 9-1 game here. McCubbins tries to get Sgro, gets a little stick in there. Tries to find some. Now comes all the way back out. Takis looks like she'll get here first, but read nicely by the McKinney player. Gets around the defense. Comes out to the near side. Good play by McCubbins to read that. And that was excellent play by Takis to keep the guy pinned on this side so McCubbins can come down and help out. Minute 2. Gonna go right in front. That's a Botson who gets a body, flips out to the far side. Devlin has to recognize this is hers, and she does. She does finally. Now comes out, and Hahn trying to flip it around. Oh, good body from Hahn to get that out. Comes out to the near side, tricks those out. Comes out, throws out, tries to get the Hall on that long cross pass there. Now Botson has to come back hard. 22 seconds here left. Flips out towards Devlin. Devlin now reaches it. Backhands it. Oh, almost had the streaking rim on that. Oh, great stick by Botson, and it's going to be a loose puck in front. Oh, nice play by Botson to recognize it. Another pass towards the far side. And that'll be a end of the second period there.
Woo. Tough period. A lot of, at least you, all you folks watching, you got your money's worth watching on this end. Because it's going to be about 200 feet away from here for the next. But, we all are here in Dallas. You've watched kids hockey in Dallas longer than I have.
Yeah.
McKinney is traditionally a very good hockey program. The North Stars are always good. So I can't imagine this team we're playing is going to go 4-16 in this league. I mean, this is going to be one of the top 2 or 3 teams. These guys, the Penguins, the Tigers, and then the 14-year-old AAA boys. Yeah. That's going to be the top 4. So it's not like we're playing, it's and not to, I love every one of these girls just like everybody else on here is. They are the University of Texas, and we are Louisiana Monroe. I mean, that's what this is. This is not, Alabama Auburn. That's not what this is.
No, I think
don't get discouraged. Is my point.
Yeah, I say that too, but also I could say this is, transitioning from a week like last week to this. I think it's one of those things. They need to readjust to the different speed of this game,
yes.
Right? And I think, I'm going to really be honest with ourselves. We're reaching a lot. Our sticks are just going out, and of course, if you start reaching, they're going to get that step, and they're going to find that seam pass, and that's where. I haven't seen them score a lot of goals from the points, right? It's all the tic-tac-toe kind of plays, pass, which is the right way to play hockey, but it's not like we're not. If we put our positioning right, I think we can stop a lot of these things.
I agree. We have to. You got to start moving back just a half a count faster. You got to have your head up sooner. So when it's not, I've got the puck, let me get my head up. It's I've got my head up to see what I'm going to do when I do get the puck.
Yep. Nice win by Bailey to get that, but McKinney will take control of it. They're going to go right back in. Good defensive pressure up front from Audrey Lee. Audrey's going to pull off a little bit, let McKinney regroup here. Comes out to Markinson. Markinson could not get there. Now comes out to the far side, and that's Kosick. Kosick comes out now. Markinson has it. Markinson's trying to find a place. Chips it out. Just enough. Now goes all the way out below the goal line. And we got to hustle and get that. No one was there. And you can't let a player like McKinney get down that low now with a nice little smart play. Oh, did she not get it by? I thought she had it.
No, she didn't, but I thought she's close enough. Doesn't matter in reality. I mean, it's a running clock now, so we'll see what the McKinney coach does here as well. I would assume he'll change every single time here to kind of help this clock run.
Yep. So we'll have Lewis out there with Good, and then Raish.
Yep, that's what it looks like.
And then it looks like that will be Takis and Berg, I believe. Berg out there. Yep, with Takis. Now it comes all the way. Berg has it. She's trying to find a little bit. Gets deflected off. Now McKinney steps up. Now great save by Christensen on that. 13:45 here left.
For you folks watching, tomorrow is, let me get on here real quick and figure this one out. Tomorrow's at Euless, so we'll have a different angle. We'll probably be upstairs, I assume, in Euless.
Yeah, we'll have the good angle from Euless upstairs if they allow us to get up there.
Oh, they'll allow us to get up there. I'll get us up there.
John's going to be my bodyguard and roll right through my Secret Service guy.
Actually, exactly. No, tomorrow's Mansfield.
Oh, Mansfield's like this.
Yep, it's like this, but Sunday morning is in Euless. We'll have this one.
McKinney has it. They're going to flip a shot. Nice deflection. Comes all the way out. Oh, good hustle there. Almost had it. Good, almost had that. Just could not. One step behind now. Comes all the way out. Berg throws it against the boards. Comes all the way out. McCubben's on that. Forecheck here. Now comes all the way back out. And the goalie will touch that up. Number 12 will have some time here. Sgro is going to try to get that. Goes out to the far side. Nice touch pass. Now Shavelson has it. Little dancing there. Just could not get the puck to herself. Now McKinney's right back at it. Trying to get it around, and that gets deflected. Berg. Now Sgro kicks it up to her own self now. She gets it off. Nice place to Shavelson. Shavelson's going to have it. She's going to try to chip it around the defense, and she does now. Comes all the way back out. McCubbins will come here first. Good help. McCubbins has it. Nice good pressure from McCubbins. Now it comes out, Shavelson, McCubbins. Oh, just could not.
Oh, no read.
Yep, they couldn't tell who's doing what there, and unfortunately it would have been a nice play if Shavelson stayed, but that's just part of getting to know each other.
Yep.
And that would be offsides there.
You get it, I got it. No.
Because McCubbins, so technically you see that McCubbins is on her left, and Shavelson had some space on this side, but she tried to roll around the other side, so it's part of the game where you just need to communicate that. So 11:40 here, running clock here. And this will come all the way back here towards us. McKinney's going to try to look for the seam. Grimm has it. Looks like we're playing a little bit of a prevent kind of forecheck here. Everyone's playing a gap control. One forechecker now. Smart play. As looks like Josh made some good adjustments there. I don't know if you saw that, John, but he's allowing our second and third F1s to pull back and take off that long pass to the wings.
Josh knows what he's doing. He's going to do it the right way.
Yep.
And it's good. Hopefully, there's something to be said about a team that can take in-game correction and do it. Not everybody can. And we see it. That's NHL, NFL, NBA, everything.
Yep.
Sometimes you got to have practices or a halftime to fix it. I mean, you ain't got that in hockey.
Yep.
You got a minute at best.
Yep. So we'll take a face off to the left of Christensen with 10:40 here left. And that will get one. Abatson tries to get that. Nope, she stays with it. And this is what we need to do, is body it up with some help now. They're going to go right back and give and go. Good compact defense from the girls on that. Comes all the way back out. Good hustle to get out there from Devlin. McKinney going to go roll that right back down deep. Comes up, tries to get it around. But that's going to be a good play by Audrey Lee to tie it up now. And, Hall could not get there.
Got to be stronger.
And comes all the way out here to the near side, chips off the boards, stays in the zone.
Hustle.
Comes out to the far end. And
got him for cheating in. He's calling him all the way down here.
So take a face off here. Looks like 9:24 going on. That'll be Bailey taking the face off, wins it back. Gets it out. Just cannot get it to Kosick. Goes all the way down the middle. That's Marcus in a little bit of back checking there. Han was trying to play that. It's going to be Bailey on the far end. Hands it off, goes out to one shot. Goes high over. And then that's going to be another bounce and goes right in the net. Backhands it off the goalie.
I missed it.
Yeah, it just, we're not reacting to the puck right now on that because that went off high and we just could not come back on the defense, and it just backhanded off Peyton on that. Unfortunately, that wasn't similar to what happened to us where it hit the right spot and the guy was right there and he just backhanded nicely in off the goalie this time. Comes all the way out. Comes out to the far side. Number 19 is going to take that stretch. Comes all the way in the middle. Now Bailey gets around the defense. Now she's going to try to backhand again. Tries to get it to Kosick. Just a little bit outside her reach. Comes all the way back behind the net. Takis is going to try to use her body, and she's going to battle hard on that far side. Now finally Bailey comes around, and she gets knocked off the puck. And comes all the way back out. It's going to be... No, it's Good who knocked it down to the corner. Goalie's going to flip it out to the far side. Now that goes out to the far end. Raish comes out, tries to help some. Now Lewis, right by Lewis now. Backhand Good, tries to get it. We got to get someone out here. Goes right back below the goal line.
Man, they move well.
And it gets deflected. That's going to be a Botson. Botson knocks it off. Comes out towards Raish.
These kids, they have their heads up. They move well. That kid slid right. You could just watch him slide right into that open spot in the high slot.
Yep. A Botson comes up high. Berg comes around. And that goes all the way out to the far side. Raish is trying to get there now. It goes right back into the middle. Now Good has it. She's going to knock it down, and it looks like that's going to come down for icing. And we'll take a face-off all the way back down to the right of Christensen.
It's a full change in, though. They needed it.
Yep. 6:33 here left in the third period.
At least we're going against traffic coming home.
I don't know about you. When everyone said we're moving to McKinney, I'm like, okay.
This is a tough trip for everybody.
Besides the Berg family.
Berg and Shavelson.
Yeah.
That's it.
But they're going to have a great time with the 7 o'clock on a Sunday in Mansfield.
Oh, yes.
All right, back at it. We go right back behind the net. It's going to be McCubbins now. Comes out. We're tying them up. We just can't get to the puck.
No, we're not winning any of these.
Yep. Now it looks like Sgro trying to get it up towards McCubbins. Does get it off. She knocks it off the boards. Nice cut back. Now they're going to come all the way back now. Just trying to dance it into the zone. Nice little stick there. That's Shavelson's going to now have some space. Gets it off. Gets it to McCubbins. McCubbins throws it out. Tries to get Sgro on that. McCubbins comes out now. All the way back. Tries to settle the puck here. McKinney player. Nice little touch pass there. It's going to be all the way back. Nice little drop pass by Devlin. Devlin in the zone. She's going to try to come chase it down. Oh, good cutoff, but great touch pass from McKinney now. Goes out towards and gets it up, and that's going to be saved by Christensen on that.
Too. Oh, get to it.
Oh, good tie up. Great play by Devlin now to knock that off, and she's staying aggressive here. Twice in the same shift. Now it comes all the way back out. That'll be controlled by Audrey Lee. Audrey Lee flips it off. Gets it to Han. Han trying to find a little patience there. I like that patience from Han on that. Now Devlin's going to back it off, and she's going to go for the chain. She was doing well. Now it comes out to the near side. McKinney cuts it back. They're looking for that long pass. That hits off Markinson.
Good job getting in the way.
That's what you want to do. Everyone's trying to nice little touch. And that's going to be a shot wide. That's Han. Now going to go right back. They're going to try to take a shot. And Peyton Christensen with the save. And comes all the way out. Hall knocks that out.
Look at that. Suck back, suck back. That girl's been to a bar playing shuffleboard before right there, boys. Do you see that spin she had on it?
Exactly.
You could thank her grandfather for that one.
And good defensive stance.
Who was that?
It looked like that was...
oh, it's probably Berg. That looks like a Berg hit.
No, it was Han.
That was Han. That's a good hit. She decleated that kid.
Yep.
She's from down there in South Lake. She knows how to tackle somebody. I think she's South Lake Keller somewhere over there, so she's definitely seen them football guys do that.
Well, that's the way you got to play the body, especially with a fast team, right? Like, you can't let them dangle around you. You got to play the body.
At some point, you got to plant that back foot sideways and not go back anymore.
Yep.
You know, the boys, it's when you step forward and you drill them.
Yep.
But for us, you just plant that back foot and stop.
That's going to go to the corner. Looks like Bailey's trying to dig this out, too. Now they do. Nice play by them to dig that out. Ooh, just tries to get the streaking. Caustic on that. And that's going to come all the way back. Nice play.
Good read.
Very good read by Bailey to get in the lane now. She's trying a lot of... they're playing snow over here, as you can see on the bench. Goes out to the far side, goes down the middle. Nice touch pass. And right over the shoulder. And I knew that was going to... When he did the... They do a lot of that touch pass back to the one back-to-back, right? Like...
They do a good job.
Reading it.
They read it well, and the girls still, and at all levels of the girls, they make a pass and then they coast.
Yep.
These boys and the really high-level girls like Lavelle last week, they pass and move.
Yep.
They pass and move to an open spot. It looks like basketball. It looks like when I played basketball.
Yep.
You don't pass the ball and move and stand. You pass the ball and move to an open spot.
Well, what is it? I mean, I play basketball too, not as high level as you, but you know, pass and screen away, pass and screen away, and then you roll around that screen, right? Then you come around after you screen, right? You keep on moving, and that's when you get those open jumpers and the open layups, is because you keep moving.
And that's what these are. These are layups.
Yep.
I mean, they're equivalent of a 6-footer.
Yep. Goes to the far side. McKinney has it. Takis has it. For a split second now, they're going to get around. Comes all the way back out. They're going to walk it. No one's out there.
Somebody's a little lost.
And that's going to come out. And that's going to come all the way back. And yeah, someone's out of position here. I'm not sure who it is.
Looks like it's this winger over here because you got Berg all the way up here now.
Whoever on this wing. I think Good is on the opposite side. Yeah, she's on the opposite side. She's got to be on this side. Comes all the way back out. Now Lewis was coming in. Lewis is the center, I believe, on this line. So
yeah, she was kind of way over on this side for a while too.
Let's go. Grace tries to get it off, gets it off to Lewis. Lewis is trying to get around the defense. She's going to press a little bit in here. We got a minute, 26 seconds here left. See what McKinney's trying to do.
That's exactly what they're trying to do, stretch pass and get a freaking goal.
And, well, that will be it here.
Yeah, everybody's going to change. They're going to hurry.
They're trying to get the last change thing. They're not going to drop. The puck's not going to drop. The refs are not dropping it.
If our girls, I would definitely.
No, they're already.
Yeah, I'd milk it too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get out there.
You know, there are a couple things I learned tonight. Number one is I got to drink more.
It's always good.
It's a Friday. Got to drink more before I do this stuff. No. The other thing I really observed that's very critical for our girls is it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll say this, I agree with you. It's okay, because you know the girls have to be ready and they're going to play hard and that. And I'll say it. I'll be the dad.
Yep.
If anybody thought we were going to come out here and it was going to be 3-3 with 2 minutes left and we're going to see who wins the game the last 3 minutes of the game, they were crazy.
Yeah, I think there is chances that we'll do that we could probably not, maybe not to the score it is per se, but I think we could have been a little bit more physical with them.
Yep.
We started to do it, as you could see. Han laid out that guy, right? Like, and if you put bodies on these guys, I think you slow them down enough, right?
Exactly. Yeah. It's you don't reach. You got to give a little more.
Yep.
You get just a little bit deeper, another half step deeper, and you do play the body.
Yep.
At some point, you know, like I said, at some point, come on, girls, stand up at the blue line and make a stand. Build your fence at the blue line, and hell, if they chip it off the glass around you, catch it and take off, then oh man, okay. You know what I mean? It's the the Rantanens and the McDavids of the world are going to score goals.
Yeah, and they're going to go around you.
Exactly.
That's fine.
That's part of the deal.
But like I would say this, I mean, if these girls just come out of this says, hey, yeah, now we need to be better prepared tomorrow, which is going to be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of tournament left. You know, it's top two teams make the the playoffs. So McKinney's probably one of the top teams in this side of the fence.
Oh yeah.
So we have a couple games from I guess the Texas Junior Stars tomorrow, and then we have the Austin Mallards, and then I forget who the last team is. But those are all winnable. I think we're going to have a chance for those ones because, as we said, McKinney is the top team here.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. But, John, final thoughts here. Like, where do you think we go for tomorrow?
I think the girls are going to play same level of hard. I think Josh is going to – he found something there. You made the comment about sending one in, having a couple out to try to trap. He'll probably make some changes like that. The girls are going to have to play as hard, but I don't think the game's not going to be faster than this.
Yeah.
It's not going to be more talent on the ice than this. So I think if they can raise their speed up, they're going to be okay.
Yeah. And I think that's important, right? Like, it's okay. You know you're playing a top team. You're playing a team that, that could potentially win this league. Yeah. But at the same time, I saw points, and then we'll wrap this up real quick, but I saw points where when we started playing the body, less opportunities were happening.
Yeah, it changes everything.
Yeah. So I think that's the number one thing. Playing boys, they're going to be stronger, but you got to stand your ground.
Yep, you got to stand your ground, and you got to be quick, but don't hurry and stand your ground. I agree.
Yep. And then on the offensive side, last thing before we go, on the offensive side, we have to slow ourselves down because we were throwing a lot away. Understand. You said it perfectly. We're starting to panic. You don't panic. You just play your game.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. You know what you're doing.
Yep.
Get up to speed. Everything will be fine. Be quick, but don't hurry.
Yep. I like that comment. So, quick. Yeah,
quick, but don't hurry.
Don't hurry.
That's right. So we will be on tomorrow as long as we've got good stuff down there, which we assume we will.
Yep.
Game time is 5. Game time is 4:45.
4:45. All right, folks. We'll see you tomorrow, 4:45. It's enjoy the rest of the afternoon here. Friday, go have an enjoyable evening. And enjoyable morning and late afternoon, and come out and listen to this, and let's see what we can do. And we'll look forward to you guys joining us. And John, again, thanks for being here. A lot of good insights, and of course, we got a lot of season to go to.
That's right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, guys.